Joining me on the show this evening is APC Chairman in Edo, Jared Tenebe. Also joining me is Chris Ojekere, who is spokesperson Aswe Ogie Campaign Council. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the program this evening. Let me begin with the APC Chairman. What is victory like with the many claims of manipulation and irregularities? Just today, a coalition of accredited civil society organizations rejected the results of the Edo election.
Well, this is victory for Edo State, victory for democracy, and victory for the people who have been in the jugular of Godwin Obaseki. Well, the civil society, if you notice, you had so many of them that were in Edo to observe the elections. And so many of them have come out to say the election was free and fair. And it's only few that are saying that all those ones are politicians. And I'm sure they were already singing that song even before the election ended. So we are not surprised. Those are people that I wouldn't know if I would call them PDP. So this election that we won was the freest and fairest election ever conducted in Edo State and in Nigeria.
PC reacting to some claims that the coalition process was hijacked at the local government level with the aid of security operatives and INEC officials.
That's not true. The election was properly conducted, and results were collated from units to Ward Collation Center and to local government. Then from local government to state. I was the returning agent of the state returning agent of APC, and there were no discrepancies. They had their agent that was also there, and there was no objection from anybody. And even after the results were declared, all the other political parties all came to me to have a handshake with me and congratulated me. So I don't know where that is coming from.
Just for clarity, Mr. Tenebe, are you saying that the PDP agent was present at the State Collation Center for the local government collation that was transferred there?
All their agents were in the various collation center. While the election was on, you do the election in the units, results are collated at the units. Their agents were present and they signed all their results. And from there to Ward Collation Centers, all their agents present and results were declared and their agents signed. Then to local government, all the collations were done at the various local government, all their agents signed, and the results were brought to the state collation office, and the results were collated, and all their agents were there, and they all signed.
Let me bring in Chris Ojekere, who is spokesperson Aswe Ogie Campaign Council. Mr. Ojekere, we have heard the position of the PDP. Even before the official announcement, PDP had a press conference in this regard. We've also heard from your party's candidate. But how precisely does your party reconcile its claims of electoral irregularities with the declared outcome of this election?
Well, my party has so much evidence to prove infraction in the election that has just taken place, both in the unit area, in the Ward Collation Center, and more importantly, at local government collation centers. Just to give you an example, in 3 local government areas, specific units and collation centers, where you may refer to as the swing collation center for any Edo Guba election. In the local government areas of Oredo, Ikubauka, and Igor, policemen wielding guns, and sometimes numbering about 30, were sent to those collation centers, local government collation centers, to come and order the collation officer of the PDP and other collation officers into the vehicle and taken to INEC headquarters, where you had them do their own collation against the INEC guidelines. The rule and the law, according to INEC guidelines, is that collation centers are designated and they are approved before the election. And the law does not permit you halfway into the voting process or collation process to change locations arbitrarily. The collation officers didn't complain of any, reason why they don't feel safe where they are collecting. And even if they do complain, and they didn't, what was expected is that you would send policemen to stay there, guide them and secure them, which is why you brought in 35,000 strong police officers in the first place to meet with the 8,000 other security personnel in Edo State.
Mr. Jekere, but I'm sure you heard Mr. Tenebe say that PDP agents were present even at the State Collation Center where the eventual collation, the local government collation, held in some areas. And at the time when the collation was on, it was also reported that the PDP agent's signature was seen on this document.
Well, that is what you would expect. Jared Tenebe, who had told the world that only 300 people could use the internet. So maybe he's getting his information from the 300 APC members. But I'm telling you what happened in Edo State. That policemen went to collation centers, AGA collation centers in Oredo, Ikpobaoka and Igor, and commanded at gunpoint collation officers to get into the vehicle and took them to INEC headquarters. And that was against the INEC guidelines. And in the INEC headquarters, you had a lot of APC chieftains inside the headquarters. PDP agents were barred from entering. PDP stewards were barred from entering. They were inside. And then I wish if we had the opportunity, we would have showed you a clip where the Director General of the PDP campaign, that same night when this was happening, was crying himself hoarse at the PDP headquarters in front of policemen that they are barring them from entry, whereas that they have taken in our collation agents, and then they have sent them outside, taking the collation papers from them, and that he has seen the wreck himself collating results. I mean, it's a viral video. So they had results already prepared, because when they started the process, they were uploading into IREV. Ask him, why did they stop uploading into IREV? Because all the results uploaded into IREV showed that PDP was clearly in the lead. And so halfway they disrupted the election.
As at 9 p.m. on election day, results on IREV had gotten as high as 97%. But hold that thought. Let me just get Mr. Tenebe's response to your position. Mr. Tenebe, some huge allegations here against your party. I'm wondering how you react.
Come again?
I'm asking how you react to Mr. Jekere's huge allegations against your party in this election.
You see, I will expect Mr. Jekere to talk like that. A situation where you will have a governor of a sitting governor of a state who is a member of his party and the candidate of the PDP, Aswa Ighodalo, raided the INEC headquarters that day, and it is all viral. It went viral on the internet, and at some point, it took the intervention of the DIG to be able to move Obaseki out of the INEC headquarters. But let me tell you, not that he just came there. He came there with Ghana Must Go of a lot of money to that place. What was that meant for? Was that money meant for me or for who? He was looking for the wreck all over the place from one office to another. What was the money meant for? But let me tell you what just happened. The PDP has a way they do their elections. First of all, they will target Ikpobaoka. They will get fake result sheets. They will write their results. They will target Uredo. They will target Ego. They will write their result sheets. They will write their results. And at the end of the day, they will pass those results through the units, and it will come to state. And the moment they saw security people all over the place, and that was unable, that didn't happen, they started crying wolves because they know they had already lost the election. So it is clear, and everybody is aware their game. So whatever they are doing now, they are just crying wolf when,
all right.
when there is no wolf.
Mr. Tenebe,
the election.
It looks like